Guys, I'm Nayantara reporting for ET Now, and today I have an exclusive story for all of you. It is to do with M&As coming in from Deal Street, maybe one of the largest that we're going to see this year in a long time. I am talking about the European giant Holcim wanting to exit its stake in ACC as well as Ambuja Cement. Do you ever wonder why the Swiss giant actually wants to exit one of the largest markets in the world? We're talking about India, where, it's literally a case of if you're not going to do business in India, where are you going to do business, right? Why does Holcim want to exit? And that is the scoop I'm getting for all of you today. Holcim, which is in this new avatar that you see after this mega merger it did with the French giant Lafarge years ago, is a European company, right? In Europe, you have very high ESG standards. You have laws when it comes in for carbon credits. Your taxation, the rate of taxation, how much tax you pay, all has to do with carbon credits. It's related to carbon credits. Ambuja and ACC, the factories the way they are, they need to be upgraded to be made more sustainable, a capex program that could take billions of dollars. Holcim found it easier to sell out. It doesn't want to do that capex, kind of capex. It doesn't think it can, take money out from Europe, from other listed entities, bring it to India for that kind of an upgradation. So it's decided to exit. So that's part one of the scoop that we're getting, the reason why Holcim wants to exit. And this is so crucial because if carbon credits is indeed the case, American private equity giants as well as European private equity giants would be apprehensive. Just the way Holcim is, they would also be Holcim. Somebody's going to have to then upgrade, right? Would a private equity firm with a time horizon of 5 to 7 to 8 years want to do that is a question. It seems unlikely. So then who's in the fray? Well, it could be from the Middle East. And that's where we come to part 3 of the story, which is that Adani Group is considered to be the front runner, that it is already working with bankers. It is reaching out to funds in the Middle East to finance this mega deal. Ambuja and ACC together have an almost 11% market share when we talk about India's cement sector. Yes, some of that market share has been falling. It's the second largest cement group. Ultratech, the Birla Ultratech is the number 1, but because of antitrust regulations, competition laws, it's going to be very, very tough for Ultratech to do that. In fact, the winning bidder will want to be an Ultratech, will want to compete with Ultratech, have the might of Ultratech, and that's why a company would want to acquire ACC Ambuja, right? So Adani Group, like I told you, dialing Middle Eastern funds. JSW Group is also believed to be very interested. Financing is going to be, of course, a challenge. And at a time, don't forget, when interest rates are going up globally, when global markets are also going through so much volatility, it's going to be interesting. Dalmia Bharat was also very much in the fray, but it's much smaller. It doesn't have that kind of might that it can, take such a big bite and chew on it. So we are being told that it'll probably come down to these two, with Adani Group being the front runner. So let's see. Stay tuned to ET Now for all of the updates.